Make peace now. Any country has some to offer for the wellness of our world. Please destroy your madness, not our beautiful, loving earth.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 2 of 4.
Etc.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
You just arrived? Yesterday? Where have you been? You've been swallowed up by the kimchi? Okay, you know what? Who cooked for me today? Right hand. This evening. Translation? You cook? Stand up. I don't see anybody. There's another one there hiding. I can't see the other one. I don't see the other one, the brown color. Oh, all the nuns, yeah? Evening, yeah? Thank you. I thought I saw some old woman, no? Chopping, chop, chop, no? That's, I don't know. No, not that. You're very young. Okay. Thank you, huh? Thank you. It was nice. But, you know, I heard the mosquito complain, huh? The mosquito say, Master, why do you also have to eat kimchi? Everybody here eats kimchi already. No different taste, you know? They refused my blood donation this evening. They say we had enough of kimchi and ginseng today already from the Koreans, you know? Okay, very good. Like this, they don't stink me, huh? Don't stink. Okay, very good. I'm very sorry for you. I told you already, the old man has not come. You know, the old husband with a lot of oil money has not come yet. I don't have to be oil money. Any money will do, huh? There was a husband and a wife. They were quarreling, huh? Quarreling, you know, fighting. You have translation? Good. Then please laugh, okay? They were quarreling with each other. And the wife said to the husband, oh, this cooler now, much cooler now, eh? Yeah, this window can also open a little. Is it open? Okay. So she was angry with him, and she said, you know what? Because my father left me a lot of money. I think that's why you marry me. So the husband said, you're wrong. It's not like that. I would marry you no matter who left you money. Don't tell everybody that, huh? They think we just want money, money, money. And what else do we want? We have everything else already, right? Like Nasruddin, remember the story? Oh, pardon. When the king asked him, what would you choose, between virtue and money? He said, choose money. Remember? Okay. And so the king would say, oh, I would choose virtue, you know. Of course, it chooses what he doesn't have, huh? Pardon, huh? Nothing special, okay? Candy. And the kimchi, you know. You like kimchi? Nice, huh? And they put ginseng in it. That's why you sit and you feel. You want to sit still, but they go inside. Strong, no? Actually, in Vietnam or in Taiwan, they say, don't give ginseng until the person is 60 something. Yeah. I'm almost there. Okay. Never mind. But the years will count, you know? I'm almost there. I can drink ginseng every day. I'm looking forward to the day I can eat ginseng, drink ginseng. Become like the Koreans. I'm so strong. How did you get your visa so quick? How many from South Africa? Oh.
I have my Italian passport.
How come? What did you do now?
Because I'm half Italian.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh. But every time I thought it was impossible for you to have a passport.
My father is Italian and my mother was South African.
What's the difference? What's the difference if your father is Italian and your mother is South African, or your mother is Italian and your father is South African?
No difference, at least I just have an Italian passport.
Yeah, you have?
Yeah.
I had the impression that it took you very long to get a visa.
4 days.
4 days? That's not long. No. Welcome home. Another home. Again. Welcome home again. Yeah. Right now I think this is okay, huh? Small but okay. You just have to install some very powerful aircon. Then we are even more okay, huh? Or you wait until we have the yacht, yeah? And then we meditate in the middle of the ocean. It's okay too, right? It won't be too bad, huh? With the sea, you know, around you, huh? It feels like an island, huh? I told you many times we're lucky, hey? Because we could sit together, huh? Somewhere and meditate. And I feel this may be very stable here, somehow, yeah. People say something like, in the beginning, if it's rough, then after it will be smooth. They say like that in South Africa as well? But they also say, oh, whatever begins good will end good also. They say anything. I don't know which one is what. But it feels okay here, huh? Yeah. As long as you keep quiet, okay? More quiet, huh? Go out in the front, don't talk too loud, okay? We don't want to show off who we are, no? Okay. Especially when your tiara is invisible. Huh? How are you going to prove it if it's invisible? Okay, now I tell you a story to also let you know how lucky we are, huh? Here comes. You know, in the old times, when any master came down to earth, he always had to start anew, huh? Well, in the new time is the same, not just the old times. But let's talk about old times because we know it more from history, yeah. Like Buddha also had problems with the opposite or the established order of religion. And Jesus, you know, had been crucified like that. And other religion leaders like Prophet Muhammad, yeah, we say peace be upon him. like the people of Islam. Peace be upon you too. The Islamic people, when they see each other, they say, peace be upon you. That's very nice. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam alaikum? Yeah. Okay. That means peace be upon you?
Wa alaikum salam.
Huh?
Salamu alaikum and then wa alaikum salam.
Yeah. Salam alaikum and alaikum salam. Okay. Means you return it. Yeah, like peace be upon you and peace be upon you too. Yeah. Sometimes I forget to say peace be upon the Prophet. Please don't blame me. I have forgotten how to be a Muslim since I have not been there too long already. And peace be upon all of you anyway, yeah, on all the world. Let's hope so. And also sometimes they say, may God bless you, or, may God protect you. Very nice greetings, huh? Yeah, very positive. I like it very much. Now, you see, the Sikh gurus have also been persecuted. And the Prophet Muhammad, well, peace be upon him, probably when he was alive, there wasn't much peace upon him. You see, they had been harassing him from place to place, and that was a terrible time for the Prophet and his followers. And even Buddha had also been harassed by the established religious authorities. Yes, this happened everywhere. Jesus had been crucified because of established religious orders as well. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, the religious societies were supposed to teach the same like Jesus did, or Prophet Muhammad did at that time, or Buddha did, or Guru Nanak, or whoever the Prophet might have been. But whenever they saw them preaching, expounding the doctrine, they just didn't like it. I don't understand how a religious person who preaches the same doctrine, who professes also that he is, believing in that God, one God, and who is repeating the same teaching from ancient times. And the new prophet or master comes, he does the same. Yeah, but I don't know why they always have to persecute the prophet. I don't understand this. Maybe because they have not realized what they are preaching. Yes. They keep saying, God's inside you, but they're looking outside for God. Just like the guy who lost his key in the dark alley or garage and then went out under the lamp on the street to look for the key there because it's brighter there. Yes. Anyway, this is the working of this world, that even though they proclaim that they're preaching the same thing, they have always been against any prophet who even not just preaches the truth, but can prove it to you. And perhaps they have not realized what they're talking about. They're just talking, just like repeating the recipe for apple pie, but never making one, and never knowing how, never tasting one, yes. So he's just reciting the recipe. So when somebody makes an apple pie and lets everybody else taste it, here is apple pie. No, it's not possible. Not possible. I have never seen an apple pie myself. I can only talk about the apple pie. So how can you say this is apple pie? Well, this is a problem. It's not only that. It's jealousy, human competitiveness, thinking, what? Look at him. He looks like that. He doesn't even wear the religious robe, with the head so high like this, and with the tassel coming down here, and he has to walk this way, that way. How come he doesn't do anything like that? And so many people follow him. Ça va pas la tête? It means something wrong with the head. And also, look at her, she doesn't look like anybody that we know, the holy persons. How come everybody follows her? This must be something not good, At least not good for them, not good for their business, yes. Therefore, Since ancient times, the prophet always suffers so much. So now, not only he suffers, his disciples also suffer, eh? You know that, right? Yes. Yeah, sometimes they persecute them terribly. And here is one of the stories. So I just want to say that we are thanking whoever, the government of this time at least, yeah, we have some freedom. It's just that maybe we meditate more and the more people are vegan, then the world will be more peaceful and easier for spiritual practitioners. They will understand what we're doing, you know, the mass, yeah. Right now, some understand, some still don't understand. So we just have to bear it until they all understand. Oh, at least they don't bother us, yeah? They leave us alone, and then we do what we do until the day we leave this planet. Okay? Now, this is a story about a boy who belonged to the Sikh tradition, Sikh religion at that time, and about his unwavering faith in his belief. Yeah. As you know, many of the Sikh gurus had been persecuted, yes, by whatever government at that time, because of course, misunderstanding, or maybe because of the zealousness of the established religious order at that time. Okay, so they persecuted them a lot, and their disciples also. And some disciples even had to use arms to protect their family and all that. Just like the late Islam or similar, it was a very bad thing that happened to them. Now, this is a story about the boy who believed in Sikhism at that time, and in his gurus. In India, in the time of King Farrukhsiyar, the king was fighting against the Sikhs of the Punjab. I told you, the king either belonged to one religion or another. And then if somebody preached something else and not from the book, then the king thought that he had the right to destroy that infidel, you know, who didn't believe what he believed. Yes, it happened all the time. And it was a very sad affair because everybody thought they believe in God, nah? But then in the name of God, they were killing each other. I mean, at those times, yeah. Everyone who fought with each other for religious beliefs, they did that often because the same God. You know, the same apple pie. It's just the one bakes it and eats it, and the other one recites the recipe all day long, and then fighting against the one who can taste the apple pie, because he has never tasted it before. That's why it is. All right. So King Farrukhsiyar was fighting against the Sikhs of the Punjab, hoping to be able to rid his kingdom of them altogether. Can you believe that? He wanted to really get rid of all of them. So to his army and even to all others, he had issued orders that every Sikh that could be captured should at once be beheaded. Oh, you see how brutal it was. Just in the name of religion. And of course the king, he was powerful. Huh? The king was the one who could chop your head anytime he wanted to, in those times, yes. So if the king was not enlightened, and he was also like a fanatic, then of course, wow, you can imagine how difficult it was for the Sikh gurus and their disciples to be able to survive at that time, yeah? But faith always prevails. And no matter how difficult, people have always believed and followed those masters, Sikh or Jesus or Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Buddha, etc. Nothing can stop them. Nothing. So the king offered a reward of 200 rupees to each and everyone who brought in the head of a Sikh. Oh, terrible. Yeah. This was like the witch hunts in medieval times. This was very dangerous because you could just behead anybody if you wanted to and bring the head to the king and say, here's the Sikh. How can you prove it also, you know? Of course, the Sikhs at that time, they have their marks. Nah? They have a bangle, and they have a comb, and they have a turban, and they have shorts. I don't know what else, I forget. 5 things they have. A sword. A sword as well? Yes. Yeah? Okay, and what else? Yeah, that's it, huh? A bangle, a turban, a comb, short pants, yeah, and a sword. A sword, I guess because at that time they have to defend themselves somehow. Not like they intended to kill anybody, but just, you know, like I also have weapons, so think twice before you kill me, something like that, or think twice before you hurt me. I guess just for self-defense, okay. The same with the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The Prophet never preached to his disciples to go out and fight anybody. Yeah. But they just have to defend their kids and kin, you know? And they just have to have something to show to the enemies. At least I have also. So one of us is going to get hurt, you know? Maybe I get hurt, but you also will get hurt. So, you know, maybe leave us alone, something like that. Or they were just hoping. They were hoping. Okay, now, as luck would have it, the king's army in the Punjab one day captured nearly 500 Sikhs. Oh, God. The number that we are right now. Can you imagine all of you get beheaded at that time? Terrible. Who were hiding in a forest. They are hiding in the forest already. Still the king's army went in there and hunted them out. You know, this is a terrible thing about fanaticism. I mean, if they were doing something wrong, yes, okay, huh? But they were not. The Sikhs were just like every other religion now, you know, preaching righteousness, yes, vegetarianism, yeah, contact with God. But that is the thing. You see, most established religions at that time didn't preach like that because the master was gone, so no contact with God. So now the Sikh disciples say, I have contact with God, you know, or I say, come to my guru and you can have direct contact with God. Then of course they could not bear it. How possible? Because it had been long time since their religious founder had been gone, yes, and nobody passed down this direct link to God anymore. So they were just reciting the teaching of the old prophets and claiming that it was a religion, and everybody else who didn't believe in that or who didn't do the same stuff were atheists or whatever excuse, whatever name they give them, they have to be eliminated in such a way, my God. Okay, they were hiding in the forest. All of them were brought to Delhi, the capital of India. It still is. And taken into the presence of the king, who immediately ordered that they be beheaded. My God, such a king. I don't believe this. I don't understand this. I mean, people don't have to believe what you believe, huh? Maybe you don't contact them, you don't believe what they believe, and you don't protect them or give them any privilege, but to behead somebody just because he believes something else, this is too much, huh? I can't believe this. But it happened, you know, in the history of our human race. In the group of prisoners, there was a small Sikh boy who was the only male child in his entire family. You know how important it is for them. The male, you know, to carry on the family bloodline. Yes, so he was the only one in the family. His mother had followed the prisoners to Delhi. She had not been captured, I guess. Yeah, they captured everybody and the boy, but not the mother of the boy. And had gone in tears to the wife of the vizier, begging her to persuade her husband to plead with the king to spare her child's life. So this mother even knew the wife of the vizier. Vizier, I guess, like the prime minister. Yes. So the king said, I will set the boy free, provided he will say that he is a non-Sikh. Of course, then he would have an excuse, huh? Or he didn't want him to be a Sikh believer, huh? A special body of guards brought the boy before the king. And the king demanded in a very haughty voice, boy, to save your life, you must declare yourself to be a non-Sikh. But at this, the boy cried out at the top of his voice, I'm a Sikh, I'm a Sikh. Then turning to the executioner, he said in a firm and resolute manner that brooked no denial, Sir, please be so good as to behead me at once. I do not wish my mother to suffer any more suspense on my account. He wanted to have it done with, so that at least she knew he died anyway. She would not suffer and worry whether he would die or not. That is also agonizing, waiting and doesn't know what will happen. If your son's going to be spared or not. This is a terrible thing for a mother to undergo. So he begged the executioner just to behead him and have it done with. So this is a type of faith that a Sikh means disciple, huh? Okay. Should have in his Sadguru. Sadguru means true master, enlightened master. So that even if it is a question of his losing his life, he will still persist in his faith and devotion to the master. It is like that. And Guru Nanak said something like, a true disciple is without hope or fear. He who has no fear of death is a disciple perfectly harmonized. Yes. Well, it's easy to say. But when it comes to life and death, we sometimes shock ourselves, out of thinking whether or not we should go like that. When Jesus was captured by the Romans, one of his disciples denied him 3 times. I don't know why he denied him. It's just the nature of human beings. When he was suddenly confronted with something that was going to annihilate the so-called existence that he knew, even though such a disciple like Peter should have known better. Maybe he denied it so that he did not have to bear witness against Jesus as well. Maybe he was not fearing for his life, But if the Romans heard, oh, I know this man, then maybe he would have to testify, okay, he is the master, the so-called master that you want to catch. So he rather tell a small lie, I don't know him. Then later deny that he is a master, or tell the truth and endanger his master's life. So I don't think that Peter really feared for his own life. I think he feared for his master's life. And in that situation, he rather tell a little lie, a white lie, to save him, instead of having to tell the truth and harm his master. I think that's what it was. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think a disciple with St. Peter's status would fear for his life. Don't you? No. Okay, that's it for now. Any questions about this? No?
No.
Okay, so now good. Then you meditate, okay? And a lot of candies and cakes here. If you want to take some later, I look already. Right, meditate. I go downstairs and meditate with the people downstairs. Since you have seen me already, I go let them see me, okay? I go downstairs and meditate with the people downstairs. Since you have seen me already, I go and let them see me, okay? There are only two, or there's some more in the garden, right? People sit in the garden? Oh, okay.
Some people are in the room.
Some people are in their room? Okay, never mind. Wherever you're comfortable. I'm very close anyway, yeah? It's just if you're here, then it's easier to see me because I prepare everything here, and obviously I would come here, yes. I'm glad you came. And bought kimchi and nice to see me. Why? You've seen me not long ago, right?
I've seen you many times.
Many times.
Never feel enough.
Poor girl. What are you doing right now? How are your dads doing? How's your temper doing?
I'm going through a lot of stuff, Master. Maybe difficult time.
Difficult time again? I've never heard you were going through an easy time. Ever since I knew you. What is it now? Another boyfriend left you or what?
No, this time it's money and it's my family and it's my insecurities.
Money? But that has always been the case. You borrow or something like that? You cannot have a small apartment or a smaller house?
I was doing very well financially last year.
Yeah, and then?
And then between November and February last year, I lost a huge amount of money.
Why?
Because I didn't have enough experience, and I started with a new business, and I didn't have enough experience to see the warning signs, so I lost a lot of money.
Oh my goodness. And now you start from scratch again.
And now I'm really in trouble.
Oh, poor girl. How much did you lose?
7 million.
US dollars?
No,
How much is that in US dollars?
$1 million.
$1 million. That's a lot even if I marry an old man. 1 million, you can buy a lot of stuff. You can buy a part of this hotel. I'm so sorry. Why did you start so big like that?
I don't know, Master. I was doing very well. I mean, I really did very well. And then,
Then why do you have to start a new business?
because I did real estate for 18 years and I was tired. I didn't want to do it anymore and I didn't feel inspired.
Oh, God. But life is tiring, you know. It's still tiring. It's still better than $1 million loss. Oh, jeez. Don't worry. I have lost it sometimes too. Yeah. Not because I don't know how to handle business, but the world sometimes they take it from me. Any excuse, you know. And I say, never mind, you know. Money goes, it's better than I go. Yeah. Money I can earn again, but if I go, you don't see me again.
Yeah.
And you'll be crying, you know. Money gone is sometimes better than life gone. In Vietnam, we say if you lost some money, then you spare your life. Maybe your life costs $1 million, who knows. Phew. You are expensive, you. You're an expensive thing, you. Huh?
Yeah.
Getting more and more expensive all the time. First time I heard you just some 100,000 only. Now it's gone to $1 million already.
But that's the funny thing, Master. Last time when you asked me about money was when I lost the money with the insurance company. And that was in 97. And then you really, really helped me to become very wealthy. And then when I was wealthy...
You forgot to be careful, right?
Well, I don't know if it was also karmic because I had a very bad fight with my brother.
Had what?
Fight? Yeah.
If you have money, you have a bad fight. Is that what it is?
I had a lot of money and things were going very well. And then one day when I came back from Taiwan, I felt inspired to include my brother in the business with me to encourage him.
Yeah.
And then we ended up having a very big fight. And I don't know if the karma from that fight is what actually caused me to lose all that money.
Maybe not.
Or if it was just my own lack of concentration.
Well, maybe that money doesn't belong to you. Or maybe it goes so that you're still here.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we can always start it again. I told you the story of a millionaire who lost a lot of money and then he did the sponge bath with his wife for 3 years. And then he bought a bakery and then later he still did sponge baths for many years behind the business. saving money by not having a car, saving even bus fare, everything. They just like, cold food together in that back of the business for 3-4 years,
Yeah.
and then bought another bakery and bought another bakery and became a millionaire again. Just a bakery even. Yeah, because they work hard and whatever they earn, they save. That is the thing, you save $1, that means you earn $1 also, similar, yeah. Even no tax, yeah. Anyway, wow, that was a lot, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. And you still come here?
Yes.
Where did you get the money?
I stole it.
and you have all the jewelry all over you
that was when I was still rich. I could buy your jewelry.
Okay, keep it for souvenir, huh? Remember your rich time, huh?
Yeah. It's just, Master, your mind plays tricks with you, and you really think that your level has dropped so low and you're being punished by God, and you think really negative thoughts. And I think that's the more difficult part to actually get out of. It's not so much that you've lost the money and you've got to let go, but you've actually just that you have to be more positive in yourself, and that was really the difficulty. And then, of course, when you first told us about the global warming, it was all the shock, all on top of everything else. But now I'm much better about the global warming, thanks to your grace. And I mean, I'm coping with my financial situation. It's just I have to struggle with my own
It's another global
mind.
warming at home.
Yeah.
Individual level.
Yes.
I'm telling you, yes. Yeah, we have no fear, whatever, yeah? Yeah, okay. But I let you come quick, so in case you have any fear, you feel better. Yeah. So that we rotate, everybody comes and see everything's okay and feel more comforted and more calm, Yeah? You want to say something?
No, Master, I was just going to ask, what is the situation now with global warming? Is there any further news you have for us?
What news? Is further warming or not, right?
No, are we winning against it? How many more people vegetarian?
I don't know, baby. I didn't look recently. But at one time I thought we made it. When we first came out with all the SOS, we had like 1/5 of them. But then they fell back because everybody else says something else contrary to us, you see? Contrary to what we're saying. People say all the time anything anyway. Even after it has been proven that cigarettes, for example, are harmful to human beings, they still try to prove the opposite, something like that. And even scientifically speaking already, they still try to make something out of nothing. So even now, people still make all kinds of excuses not to go veg, some people. So I thought we made it already, and then no, the force of karma is so strong that it pulled them back. It's like a big tidal wave, You were swimming, you were almost at the shore already, and then it came in and swooped you back into the sea, and then you started, almost anew again. Yeah. Anyway, we're working, okay? We're working, and I hope that when the critical mass is stabilized, then maybe we have better results. I'm tired of telling, and then it falls back again. But I think it's a little bit stabilized now. We didn't reach the critical mass yet, And it takes some time to to know whether it is stabilized or not. You see what I mean? Sometimes people came to my lecture and immediately they started a vegan diet, yeah? And they even got initiation and continued the vegan diet even for a while. And then friends, family, business, travels, inconvenience or habits, piled it back on them, and then some of them failed. Remember? You know or not? Yeah. You have that, yes, of course. And then maybe sometime later on they return, It's not just our group, many people outside also, they follow some other tradition, they became vegan. But then they fell back, yeah? And then after they saw Supreme Master Television talking about SOS and also about the vegan diet, the consequences of global warming and the health of human beings. And now that we have all kinds of, I tell them to collect all kinds of evidence from some scientists, from doctors, yeah, and all that. So when they read that and they heard we're talking about the vegan diet again, then they will return to vegan diet after many years. Yes. I even met one in Monaco last time when I saw you. No, not you, I think some Europeans. So we had a little group meditation in Monaco, but it didn't last long. It could be nothing wrong. It's just I didn't want them to come there and check in everybody's passport and say this and that and other, It's just lousy, lousy. Never mind. Okay, I'm just telling you that I met one person there. She's from Canada, yeah? She said 5 years ago she was vegetarian for a long time. And then now she's not. You understand me? Many years, a long time vegetarian. But I'm sure she has changed now, because I told her, you better be, You better return to a vegetarian diet. I'm sure she would have. But the thing is, people are not infallible. They change sometimes. It depends on whether they're strong or not in their mind, in their willpower, or if they keep good company or not. Yes. If they keep being in good company with you, go to group meditation every weekend. That's why I told you, please go to group meditation. And you are together, you see? You see? Like this is together, huh? It's difficult to break, huh? You see what I mean?
Yes.
Even just 3 or just 2 of them, difficult to break, yeah? But 1. See this? Easy, yeah? It's just a little wood, It's not karate, don't worry. I won't use it on you. I will only break your ego if necessary. Yes. You understand me? Yes. So if people fall, maybe it's because they're lonely. They're alone and nobody supports them. They don't have this group supportive energy, and they have to go out, socialize with, the world. Most of them are animal people, meat eaters. And slowly, a little bit at a time, one bite at a time, then they reverse their animal people, meat eating habit. I feel sorry for them. That's why I say go to group meditation. You be stronger together. You see, the wall is made up of many bricks. If it's one brick, it won't be so strong like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So group meditation is important. Until you're strong by yourself, then you'll not waver. Wherever you go, it doesn't matter anymore. But when you're a little tree like this, anybody can hurt you, yeah? But when you grow into such a big and ancient tree, it's difficult to cut you down, eh? Nowadays, people even protect those trees. So grow into such a big one, then we'll be protected. Who knows, yeah? One day we'll be protected. I want to live until the day to see that for all the Kuan Yin practitioners, not just in India, but everywhere in the world. In India, you can practice anything you want still, yeah? It's very convenient there. Yeah, everybody leaves everybody alone. A little bit here and there in Kashmir, It's just about land stuff and profit and fanaticism. Otherwise, mostly in India, you still can walk free. Whatever robe you wear, yeah? Whatever belief you have, it doesn't matter. But what I mean is, if we don't practice in India, I hope to see the day that we can walk proudly and say, I'm, Kuan Yin practitioner. And people will protect you even instead of making trouble. Who knows? Okay. One day, yeah? Any more complaints? Lost business? Yeah. English. Tomorrow, Korean. Okay. Because translation, you Koreans talk very long, and translation is very long. Tomorrow, write down all questions, okay? Tomorrow or tonight, you write down all the questions, translate into English, yeah? And give to the office, yeah? And then we ask one by one. Understand? When you write out, you formulate better, and you don't talk the whole book, okay? Yeah.
Most recently, I spent some time in Africa to record for SMTV. And in the last country I was at was in Gabon. And something happened, and I'm not feeling very good about it, and I'm not sure how to deal with it. We went there, and the brother that went with me knew people there. So he organized the car and everything that we need to drive around.
Yeah.
And initially, I didn't feel very good about it, but finally I just went. I thought,
Yeah,
no,
I
just go. And, well, it turned out these people that we borrowed the car and did all this stuff for us, they owned a company, a foresting company. They cut down trees.
Oh, God.
And...
so we went with the opposite people?
Yes.
Okay, but you could convert them. You could tell them, don't do it again, at least.
They spoke Chinese. And so we did this whole trip. And finally, I felt really sick about this. And I knew why. And I didn't know how to fix it. I had like $200 on me, and I gave it to this guy to give to them to say, this is for me, for the car, everything. But I still feel like I'm dragging this box of karma or something. I don't know if it's my mind or...
Well, no, at least you tell them, don't do this. At least you are there to convert them, to change them. Not everybody born the saint.
Yeah.
Even the saints are born, sometimes they're affected by the environment. You must know in Africa, the countries are poor. It's difficult to find jobs. Cutting trees is already not so gruesome as a cutting dog people, all kinds of things. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
They do all kinds of things in this world. Sometimes even for fun. Go out hunting, chop down somebody's head, just for fun, you know, some duck people, some poor helpless creatures, and call that mainly, you know, sport. So do not blame those people. You should have talked to them and say, look, I know, you know, it's your job to be there to change them, not to let them make you feel bad like that.
The other brother, I think he spoke to them because they spoke Chinese. They're from China or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just don't feel very okay with it.
Well, you should have talked to them, you know? The whole world is not okay. Yeah? Where do you find okay, you tell me?
Everywhere is okay and
Except
not okay.
within our group, huh? And within other spiritual groups. Where else is okay? Where people are not connected with God is not okay. Even though maybe it looks okay on the surface, you know? Except within your group, huh? And within other spiritual groups. Where else is okay? Where people are not connected with God is not okay. Even though maybe it looks okay on the surface. You know, a lot of people, they don't understand that cutting down forests is something that they should not do. They think it's just cutting the trees. Besides, it's not even their initiative. They just work for some big bosses somewhere, and they contract it even internationally. So he thinks he's doing an honest job, getting paid to cut down some trees. You should actually not condemn people so quickly, and therefore you feel bad. Of course, you don't like it because you know it's not a good thing that they have done. But you should turn around and know why they did it. They just don't know. Just like most people, they eat animals. People meat, they don't see how the cow or the pig person has been killed in such an inhumane and cruel way. And people who wear fur do not see how they beat the head of an innocent baby seal person, for example, just to get a little piece of fur to adorn some temporary body. The two ends are very far from each other. One end is killing, yeah? And the other end is beautiful product, already made So there's nothing that can evoke their feeling of guilt or pity for the animals. People, when they see a beautiful fur coat, they say, oh, I want that. And the husband who has money buys it for her just to please her, you see? And she wants to wear it to please people's eyes and to make herself look beautiful. So the intention is good. It's just the other end, they don't realize it. They cannot see it. And it does not immediately hit them that some poor creature had to die in such a cruel way in order for that fur coat to be made or for that piece of animal people meat to be on their table, for example. So people don't know. Least of all these cutting wood people. Since time immemorial, they go in the forest, chop wood to make fire and all that and sell it to people. It was a very normal occupation. It's just right now, they do it en masse. They chop forests to raise cattle. People do all kinds of things that are not very helpful to the world. Yeah, but otherwise, for them, it's a normal job. They don't think anything about that because they don't know much about global warming. Many people in more powerful positions don't even know about global warming or don't want to know or having difficult time connecting global warming to deforestation and cutting their trees or eating that piece of animal people meat. Many people don't make that connection. So how could you blame poor and, probably even uneducated guys who chop some wood over there, okay? You have to be the good one. You have to tell them all the truth about wood cutting, at least, and maybe they know it, and then they think about it. Instead, you just cut them off like that. It was not too good. Next time, do better, okay? Try not to blame people too much because everybody is doing something and they don't know what they're doing. That's why they killed Jesus. Yeah? That's why they persecuted Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Buddha and other gurus. The story I told you now. Just to believe in something, you could get your head chopped off. Even no matter if that religion is good. At that time, Sikhism just taught people to do good, like the 5 precepts, don't steal. I don't see in the Guru Granth Sahib, the Bible of the Sikhs, that it teaches people to go out steal or kill anybody or even to kill animal people or do anything wrong at all. You see what I mean? So Sikhism was very good then. And still you could have your head chopped off. The king is supposed to be the leader, the wise one, the one who has all the education possible that's afforded to him. When you're a king, you can have anything you want. You can have all the knowledge, yeah? You can get all the books or study anything you like. So he should have been a very knowledgeable one. But look how ignorant he was. Just kill anybody that belonged to Sikhism, yeah? Even little boy like that. So being a king is not always good. If you don't use your power properly, that king would have gone to hell. I'm sure he must have gone to hell for doing such a thing, yeah? So many people don't realize. Can you imagine a king who had all the knowledge offered to him? He could get any book he wanted, however rare. He could study anything he wanted, however remote, yeah? And he was still so ignorant like that. How could you blame a small woodcutter in Africa? He's a poor guy, his family needs money, and he did not think cutting trees was anything wrong. He just cut 1, 2, 3 every day. He did not connect it with the whole global warming or anything else. It's just his job. He thought like that. He did not even know. Nobody even told him anything. Do you understand now? Okay. Next time do better, okay? Okay. You meditate now, okay? It's almost 2 o'clock. You meditate. I go downstairs and meditate for a little while. Okay? I'm always around. It's a very small place. We're always together. Okay? Good. Good, good, good. I'm right here. Okay? I'm running around all day with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it cool enough?
Not cool.
Not
Cooler. Better.
Fully? I don't feel any... I don't feel very happy.
Definitely make a difference.
Yeah.
Every plant different.
You can take yourself off and then feel it.
Every plant is different.
Feel the cooler, okay? Just do it so I can move on. Okay, you can move on the shuttle. Yeah. So you were inside and then you don't. Take this off. It's less hot. Yeah. Put your feet on this cool marble floor. Yeah. It's not in marble. And they call it cheap marble. And when you after, especially here, that's okay. I don't know when you come after last week, we will do that. You don't have to sit here. I'm already going to go outside, sit down. Okay? And let's oh, it's cold in here. You stand right in front of the machine. You just stand in front of the machine. And you stop the coolant. It's cold. Yesterday, no? Not yet? Sitting there? Already yesterday, no? Feeling better? Yes or no? No. And I asked you to say yes, yes. No. Day, no day? No. And you speak English very well. Oh, wait, no. Okay. You think of me? I am with you. What I do is to make you happy. Happy. Yeah? Okay, anybody else? Oh, no, forget. Food. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? You done? Everybody, yeah? Oh, okay. Just like this, happy, yeah? Oh my God. What's the difference? Maybe one? Right. Everybody, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Anybody else? You? Okay. President, everybody come back here. Thank you. Yeah, happy, yeah? Happy, yeah? Anybody want extra? That's fine, so I don't have right. It's good place also small, small place and we can have more individual. Like that. Anybody doing it? You already know? Anybody doing it? Just now? Everybody? Anybody there? Say nothing? Get it? Okay. I stay downstairs, okay? Thank Okay? Just next door, okay?
Russia, go home now.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.